Hello everyone, my name is Cass in the Sky, and welcome to something a little different that is happening on the channel. I'm going to make this little intro thing a little quick. So basically what has happened is, whether you know or not, I am the admin, commissioner, whatever you want to call it, for the Battle Union, which is a Pokemon League. So it's, if you don't know what a Pokemon League is, it's basically competitive Pokemon. A bunch of people get together and form a league, and they draft Pokemon and then battle one another for a few weeks. It's real fun stuff. I'm not going to describe it too hard, but basically, I'm in charge of one of these leagues, and one of our competitors had to leave for personal reasons, and because of that, he left during the 5th week out of 8, and he had 3 games left to play that he's not going to play now, so we had to get someone to replace them, and I decided to replace him to make it easier on everyone, because he had a losing record of 0-5. We didn't really want to ask someone to come in and take such a bad record and make them play 3 weeks with it, so I just decided I would do the rest of his matches because they have to be done, and as per the rules of the league, if you're a coach, which I technically am now, you have to upload your battles. So for the next 3 Tuesdays, the upload is going to be, instead of my usual 3 parts of one of my playthroughs, I'm going to upload this, which is a battle video for the Battle Union, and I'll also upload Pokemon Insurgents alongside it, so it's not just this battle in case, competitive Pokemon isn't your thing. But I'll probably live comm all my matches. And yeah, I've already done the battle for this week, which is against Kyle, K2. I'm just putting in this intro at the front to let you guys know what this is and what's happening, and I hope you enjoy. If you don't, you've only got to deal with it for 3 this week and then 2 more Tuesdays after this. But yeah, so with that, we'll get into the battle. Alright, hopefully I did the little intro thing and added it into the front of this video like I wanted to, but in case I for some reason forgot, this is my TBU battle that I am doing against Kyle, K2. I'm taking over for SS in the Miami Dolfinis because he left. Hopefully I explained all of that in the first part of this video that I hopefully recorded and added in and did not forget to do. But anyways, I am bringing against Kyle Salamence, who is Z Salamence with the Z Fly. I have a Choice Scarfrachi. I believe that is a Spadef, or is it Fizdef? It's some kind of defensive Rotom, I'll remember when we get into the game. Some kind of defensive Golbat. I know that's a Fizdef Mega Audino, and then Life Orb Mamoswine. So let's get into the battle. It has been a very long time since I've live commed one of these. It's been a long time since I've had to commentate over one of these at all, so hopefully it isn't horrible. But yeah, Kyle's all ready to go, K2. His shenanigans will be in the description, and also shout out to my friend Jade for joining my team for me. He doesn't really do YouTube, so I guess I don't need to link him or anything. But alright, he has brought Seismitoad, Aerodactyl, Landorus Eye, Lucario, Heatran, and Slowking. I am not looking forward to this. Oh man. By the way, I do not think I will win at all, just so you know. Kyle is a very good player, and I'm a very mediocre player. I wouldn't say I'm horrible, but I'm definitely not that great. Seismitoad. I am also writing down his team. It's very good in competitive games on Wi-Fi to keep track of everything that you can. So I got Slowking, Lando Eye, Aero, Lucario. Which one haven't I written down? Heatran. Heatran, try and keep as much of his stuff written down as I can. As for who I want to lead with, I honestly don't know. I guess probably my best bet is to lead Scarfrachi. That's also Mega Arrow, by the way. He just chose his lead. I really expect him to be Scarflando Eye, so that he has something that can... Scarflando Eye is the only thing that can outspeed a +1 Salamence. So he is most likely a Scarflando Eye. So I think I don't think he's gonna lead the Lando Eye in case he thinks I'm gonna lead Mamo, so I'm not gonna... I'm going to lead Drachi, because Scarfrachi is good for, everything else. Alright, that's what we'll do. Here we go. Good luck, Kyle. Hopefully there's no hacks, unless it's in my favor. Kyle's actually lost 2 games the past 2 weeks to hacks. One of them he didn't even play. He had a replacement coach last week, and he lost that one to hacks. So, was that last week? What is this, week 6? Actually, it might have... No, I think he won last week. It was the 2 weeks before that he had a lot of hacks. I don't remember. It's hard to keep track of it all. He led with B-Wombo, which is... Okay, yeah, he led with that. So, I think I just want to U-turn out into... I just realized I don't have Fire Punch on this for the Lucario, but I do have Trick, so I can trick the Lucario Choice Scarf, which may be a mistake. We'll have to wait and see. So if I'm up against the Lucario, I have to rely on flinch hacks. That was a bad choice on my part. But anyways, I think I just want to U-turn straight out, and then if he stays in, I'll go into Golbat, expecting him to set up rocks, and I can defog them, or toxic this, or anything of the sort, because I don't want rocks to stay up. So we're going to U-turn straight out. He did withdraw. Okay, good. So I'm getting initiative here. He went into the Tran. Did literally nothing. I'm not going to be able to get any information off of that unless I see, maybe if I see Lefty's proc, I'll get to see some info that way. Now the question is what do I want to go into here? I could go into Mamo. I am Speedy Mamo, so unless this is Scarf Tran, then Mamo will be able to outspeed and threaten him out with EQ. If this thing is, like, Modest Scarf, does it kill my Mamo? Let me check this real quick with Calcs. Yes, Flash Cannon will kill me, but I'll live a Fire Blast just barely. Do I really want to risk Mamo this early? I could go Mence, but then you might be Scarf HP Ice. I think my safest play is to go Rotom and click Hydro Pump. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Rotom. I'm going to click Hydro Pump. I don't want to Volt Switch in case he goes into that Pokemon that he has. It is Lefties. That's good to know. So now I know it's not Scarf. So now I know in the future I can go Mamo there. I wish I would have gone Mamo if I had known that. I definitely would have outsped, and then I probably would have gone for Ice Move. But, alright. I'm pretty sure I want to click Hydro Pump here. Although he does have Seisma. He might actually... He's probably going to go Toad here, predicting either Volt Switch or a Hydro Pump, because Toad is immune to both of them. So I could get a Toxic off right here, and then Hard Switch into my Golbat to defog any rocks he sets. This thing could also... he might actually stay in and take a hit to get rocks up. I really don't like this. Is this thing... I can't remember if my Rotom is Fizz or Spadef. Which one was it? Let me look at this real quick. I have it in a calc. Rotom Wash. This set is Spadef. I am Spadef. This is like a really hard decision to make. I don't know what he is. He's either setting rocks or he's hard switching into the Toad. He led Toad probably to get rocks up. So I feel like he's got to be switching into Toad. I don't think he has rocks on both. He's got to be switching into Toad. All right, I'm going for Toxic. Please switch out, Kyle. He used Protect. Okay, you know what? Honestly, Kyle, that's really smart of you. Can't be that upset. But now I know this thing has Protect. It's really good to have that information, so let me put that down. It's got Protect, so that's one of its moves. He knows I have Toxic now. Do I Toxic again, or do I Hydro Pump? This is a 50-50. Either he stays in, predicting me to go for Toxic again, or he switches out, predicting me to now go for the Hydro. I wish I had gone for Hydro turn 1, because then I'd go Toxic here for sure. I think I'm going to click Hydro Pump. Let's do it. We're clicking Hydro Pump. Worst case scenario, I can switch into Golbat on the Seismitoad. Dang it. I should have Toxic'd. It's the Toad. Yep, it's the Toad. Alright, he won that 50-50. Now, the real question is do I want to go straight... I think I want to go straight Golbat here, because I want to be able to defog this away. And I can Toxic with Golbat. I have U-turn, Roost, Defog, Toxic on my Golbat. My main plan with this team is basically to get initiative with Rotom, Jirachi, and Golbat to get into Mamoswine and Salamence because they hit his team really hard. But I absolutely do not want rocks up. I want to keep rocks off. He did go for knockoff. That's actually really bad now that I've lost my Eviolite. But I can fire off a Toxic here. He might go straight into the Tran, but, I mean, I really don't want to U-turn here if he sets up rocks. This thing has knockoff. I need to write that down. It's got knock. I absolutely don't expect to win this game, by the way. I know that's bad to say, because, you know, you should try and be confident in competitive mons, but I'm still really rusty. I've only recently started playing again, and I'm playing a really, really good player. Kyle's record right now is like, what is this? This is week 6. His record right now is 3-2, and the only 2 he's lost have been one game he didn't play, a replacement did. The other game, he lost to hacks. So he would have won the game if he hadn't been hacked out. So really, he would be 5-0 right now if he hadn't gotten unlucky. But he is a very, very good player, and I'm not. But I'm hoping for the best anyways. If I can just not get 6-0'd, that's my dream. I just don't want to be 6-0'd. I really wish that I had gone into... I wish I would have gone into Salamence or Mamoswine on that Tran very early. That second turn when I U-turned off, but I was so worried of Scarf, and I shouldn't have been. Because actually, now that I think about it, Scarf on his... He's got the only Scarfer he should have is Lando I, because he has to have... Alright, he did switch, probably into the Tran. Yep. Is this thing Spadef? I think is my Golbat Spadef or Fizdef? It's Fizdef. And I've lost my Eviolite. This is actually really bad. This Heatran, I'm assuming it's going to have 252. Oh, yeah, it's going to do a ton to me. But I should outspeed it. So, I'm really worried that he's going to... I'm just going to hit U-turn. Let's just U-turn out. It's really the best I can do here. Oh, he set up a sub. I'm scared. I no longer want to play this game. Set up a sub. So he's got Protect, Sub... So I think now, since he set up a sub, I have to go into Rotom and click Hydro Pump. I'm pretty sure it's like my only option. Because I can't send in Mamo. He's got to have HP Ice. It's going to be Fire move or Steel move. Probably Steel move. Most likely Flash Cannon. It's going to be I can't talk. Flash Cannon plus HP Ice to hit my Ments. I have to click Hydro Pump here. I absolutely have to. And he's probably going to go into the thing. No, he just protected. He's stalling out my Hydro Pumps, which is really bad because now I'm down to 6 already. If only I'd put Lepa Berry on this thing. I had to click that move there, though. I can't let this thing keep its sub. I don't think he has a move to hit me, so he might actually switch out here into B-Wumbo. But I have to click Hydro Pump. I have to break the sub. I can't risk him staying in. He did stay in. He has Toxic. Okay. So he either doesn't have the HP Ice... or he has nothing to hit Mamo. One or the other. I do have Heal Bell, I believe, on my Audino. So, I can get this Toxic off later. He might Protect here to try and waste out another of my Hydro Pumps. As well as... waste out one of my Hydro Pumps as well as get to... Or actually, he'll probably just sub again. This is a really bad spot to be in. He shouldn't be able... I wish I knew what his fourth move is. He either can't touch Ments or he can't touch... He either can't touch Ments or he can't touch Mamo. I just don't know which. So I think my play here is I either have to go hard into Ments or I have to go hard into Mamoswine. I just don't know which one. I really feel like he'd have the HP Ice for Ments, because he can't let Ments set up on this. Surely he didn't make this into, Salamence fodder. Kyle's too smart for that. But if he did, I can actually set up D-Dances here. I think I'm going to have to go hard Mamo. I may have to. I hate this position. He's either going to sub... He's probably going to sub here or Protect. Most likely sub. Forget it. We're going hard Mamo. I don't think I have another option. I really don't want to lose... I don't want to lose Ments this early. If he has HP Ice, Ments is gone. Let's go Mamo. I have to go into one or the other, and I think Ments is more important out of the two. Please Protect this turn. He did Protect. Okay, thank goodness. Now, the real question is, he's not Shuka, so he shouldn't be able to leave this. He shouldn't be able to live this, even if he is defensive. Let me look at Mamoswine, my custom set, which is actually just a really basic set. Against Heatran, no Shuka, like max HP, max defense. It shouldn't be able to live, right? Surely. No, EQ absolutely kills. But I really think he's going to switch out. So I have two options. I have three options. I Earthquake to attack what's in front of me. I Icicle Crash predicting something to come in, although I don't know what I'd be predicting there. Or I Stealth Rock to get rocks up. I think I set up rocks here because I really, really doubt he's going to stay in because he'd lose this, and this can really help him later. And he's probably just going to send in his Seismitoad or his Slowking. So I'm going to set up rocks. He did switch. I thought he would. Slowking? Yeah, that's Slowking. There it is. I'm going to set up rocks. So he knows I have rocks, but he doesn't know my item yet because that won't proc my Life Orb. This is probably a defensive Slowking, I would imagine. So EQ, if he's max defense, does like 44 to 53, and Scald like has a roll to OHKO me. So I can't stay in here. I need a chance to get Audino Mega'd. I think I'm gonna go Rotom. Let's go Rotom. It's really my only option. I'm letting my Rotom get too weak too early on, but there's not really much I can do about it. I do have Pain Split for later, but this Toxic is making it rough. He is going to Scald. Now, the question here is does he stay in, because maybe he's Assault Vest or something, and take either a Toxic or a Volt Switch? Does he switch into the Seismitoad, or does he switch into the other thing, the Heatran, expecting Toxic again? I really think he's going to go Heatran, so I really want to click Hydro Pump, but if he stays in or goes into Seismitoad, then I suffer heavily for that. I think I have to click Toxic, and then... Yeah, I have to click Toxic, because he's probably going to stay in or go Seisma, one or the other. I'm clicking Toxic. Please don't go into Heatran. He withdrew. Don't go into Heatran. Don't tell me I could have made the play. I could have made the play! I was so close! I almost did it. Ah, I'm so upset. I knew I should have gone for it there. I also couldn't waste another Hydro Pump, though. Alright. He's probably going to Protect or Sub here, so I think, once again, I just have to go hard into my Miama. Especially because I can't afford to take more poison, so I can't even Volt Switch here, especially if he protects. I have to hard Mammo again. So I'm going to go hard Mammo. I'm going to hit Earthquake no matter what, because Earthquake will do good to that. It'll do a little bit of damage to that Slowking, and I can figure out its set. Please don't hit Fire Move. Okay, set up a sub. I thought he might. So I'm going to click EQ here and hope he does not have Fire-type move, and that he has HP Ice. But if he does have Fire-type or Steel-type move, and he doesn't have HP Ice, then I should be able to D-Dance on this thing, although I'll get poisoned as a result. So let's EQ and hope for the best. I know I'll outspeed this thing because I'm max speed. There's no way it can outspeed me. He did stay in. Of course he did. He either Toxic'd me, or he has a move to hit Mammo with. It's going to take out his sub. What does he got? What does he got? Fire move? Flamethrower. Yep, I should live this. Since it's Flamethrower. I'm thick fat. Yeah, I chewed that. Don't burn. Okay, thank goodness. Now, I think here, I absolutely click EQ. He could go into his Arrow. And if that happens, I'll just have to switch in Audino. How well can Audino take a hit from Mega Arrow before being Mega'd? Probably not too well. Let me check that real quick before I make my move here. Well, I've still got some time. Offensive Arrow against... I think his Arrow should be max speed because... Oh, no, I think it can be Adamant. I can't remember my speed tiers on this team because I didn't draft this team, so I don't know if his Arrow can afford to be Adamant or not, but I'm going to assume it is. Against Audino, my custom set, which is max defense. Stone Edge does 60 to 72, so no, I cannot switch in on that. That's really bad. But I don't have much other options, so let's EQ. Overpredict and stay in, Kyle. Do it. Or just protect this turn, and then I'm going to Icicle Crash next turn. I think this nickname he has, Steel OK. I'm pretty sure that's a Richie reference, in which case I approve. Richie is one of my best buds. He's a really cool, funny person. He's thinking really hard about what he's going to do. He's thinking if I'm going to Icicle Crash or not. He did switch. Okay, I wish I had Icicle Crashed. Yeah, he sent in that. This dies... This dies to an Ice Shard unless it's Yachi. And if this thing is Yachi, he has nothing to outspeed a +1... +1... whatever it's called. Let me see here. Mamoswine. My set with Ice Shard. Yeah, he lives if he's Yachi. Otherwise, he's dead. He might just be switching around to get me to use Life Orb hits. I think I'm just going to click Ice Shard here. He might be bluffing the Yachi. I think it's my only option. I'm going to do it. I'm going to Ice Shard. Yeah, he's trying to switch me around with, Yep, he just wanted to get his Slowking in safely. Well played. I should have seen it coming. And he's getting Life Orb damage off on me. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. That Heatran can't touch Salamence. All it can do is Toxic Stall it. So I think I have to go Rotom here. I really wish I could trick this thing my Choice Scarf that's on my Jirachi. But I'm going to go Rotom. He's hopefully just going to click Scald and I'm going to eat it. I wish I'd hit Icicle Crash on that first turn. I switched out first. He might have also pulled a double, or this would be a triple for him. No, he just went for Psychic to get good damage on Rotom. That was a good play on his part. Yep, that hurts. I could Pain Split here. It would get me a little bit of health back and should do decent to this thing if it stays in, or to the Seismitoad or the Heatran. Although the Heatran is a little low, I think. I can't remember what it's at. Pain Split, Volt Switch, Hydro, or Toxic. All of these are viable moves at the moment, which I hate. I think I Volt here. If he goes into that Seismitoad. If he goes into the Seismitoad, I just have to Harden and Golbat, I guess. Or I have to, Pain Split. I don't know. I'm gonna click Volt. What's happening? Okay, he switched. Please go Tran. Don't be the one time you go Toad. Dang it, the one time he goes Toad! Ah, I've missed every single 50-50. I hate it. I hate this Seismitoad. Now the question here is, does he set up rocks or does he go hard Heatran? This thing probably has Ice Beam or something to hit my Mence. I could Pain Split here. If he stays in and sets up rocks. What is Seismitoad's HP supposed to be? Seismitoad. Just go for a max HP set. 414. Okay, so I'll bring him down, like, to half. And I'll get up to, like, near full. I could try and switch in my Audino here and get my Mega off. Because I still need to do that. I think I'm just going to click Pain Split. I'm going to do that. We're going to Pain Split here. He did set up his rocks. I hate that. I'm going to get some HP back here, though. Did not give me as much as I thought it would. He's at 127 HP at about 75%. Also, he does have Stealth Rocks like I thought. I haven't been writing down moves like I should be. Slowking has Scald and Psychic. No, actually, that's about right, I think. Maybe. Now, is he going to stay in or switch into the thing? He probably still doesn't want this to get toxic. I could Hydro, predicting the Tran, and then if he just stays in and gets damage off on me, then I can click Pain Split on the next turn if I accidentally heal him with Hydro. I think I'm going to click Hydro here. Let's do it. Time to make some plays. This is probably a bad decision. Oh well. I've already pressed the button. There's no going back. This isn't Showdown. There's no cancel. Go into your Tran, which you love to do on my Rotom for some reason. Please go, Tran. I'm, like, making all of the wrong plays against Kyle is the worst part about this. He did withdraw. Please go, Tran. Okay, I finally got the right call. Holy cow. How much is this going to do? Hopefully a lot. Oh my goodness, it lived on like one! No! Rotom, where was my high roll? At least he can't set up a sub. He can't set up a sub right now. He has no move to recover with because I've seen his full move set. Need to write down Flamethrower or I'll forget. I'm surprised I even remembered now. Alright, so I think here I go hard Golbat because I want to defog because it's more important for Rocks to not be on my side than for Rocks to be on his side, I think. So I'm going to hard into Golbat and click defog. Kind of wish I had brought Hitmontop so I could spin instead of have to defog. He did just protect that turn. He wanted more toxic damage. That's fine. Flamethrower may kill me from here, actually, but I should outspeed this. I think. Isn't Golbat like base 90 speed? That sounds right. So I'm going to defog. He doesn't have... No, he doesn't have anything with Defiant. So I'm going to click defog here. I need these rocks gone for my Salamence. He protected again. Why did he double protect? Does defog get stopped by protect? Yeah, it does. Alright, I don't know why... Oh, I guess he's trying to get more lefties back. That's fair. That still should be under 25%. I don't think he can sub yet. So I'm going to defog again. The problem is this is probably going to let him get a sub up, but I think I can go into Mence and, like, set up 2 DDs and then get a lot of damage off on his team at the expense of losing my Mence. He's just going to Flamethrower me here. Smart move on his part. He outspeeds me, actually. So he's speed invested. Okay. He's like max HP, high speed. So he's gonna sub here. I'm like 90% sure he's gonna sub. I think I go hard Mence. And what's gonna happen is he's gonna be behind the sub. Because he should be over 25% now since he's in the yellow. He'll Toxic me turn 1 as I set up a D-Dance. Then he'll Protect, and I'll D-Dance again, and then I'll EQ his Subway. Then he'll Protect his IDD, and then I'll EQ again. This is going to be a lot of 50-50s, but if it works out for me, I could end up killing, like, 3 of his Mons. I really hope that's enough HP for him to sub, and he's about to click sub. Or click Protect. If he clicks Protect, that's amazing. Okay, that's actually even better. He could be Scarf Lando I still don't know, so I might actually just want to click an attacking move here instead of D-dancing. The problem is that this thing, I'm pretty sure this, let me calc this. I gotta calc stuff. This is an important turn. Let me look at my Mence. I am Jolly Mence, unfortunately. I couldn't be Adamant Mence like I wanted, because I still needed to outspeed his thing at neutral. Let me look at Heatran. Heatran, I'll assume it's like 252 HP. Dragon Claw does not do enough. I have to click EQ to kill this. Do I D-Dance or do I EQ? if I D-dance and he switches into the Lando Eye, it means that the Lando Eye is scarfed, 100%. So at least I'll know. The problem is I can't afford to get low on Salamence, low enough to where he can take me out with an E-speed from his Lucario. Which if he Toxics me, he'll be able to do, but he'll have to sack like 2 or 3 mons to pull it off. I'm just going to click D-Dance. Let's see what he does. Okay, he stayed in. Did he... He had to have subbed here. It would be smarter to sub than to Toxic. No, he did just Toxic. Okay. Now, the real question is what does he do here? Does he protect? Or does he sub? He does one or the other. And I think he's going to protect. So I'm going to click D-Dance. There are so many 50-50s in this game, or at least in my mind there are a bunch of 50-50s. Maybe not in Kyle's mind. But so many 50-50s. Z-Fly might actually kill him even through Protect at +1. But the problem is I need Z-Fly to be able to kill the Slowking with the HP it's at. So I'm going to click D-Dance again, expecting him to Protect. Please click Protect. Please. If he hits Sub or Flamethrower here, I'm in big trouble. He did Protect. Okay, good. So I'm gonna... Now I need to hit EQ. Actually, does Dragon Claw kill this thing at +2? +2, it does 32 to 38. I think it's a roll. What's his HP at after that, lefties? No, he's like... He's around... He's a little over 40, I think. I have to click EQ. I'm still... I think for Lucario, unless it's like Choice Band Adamant, I have to be a little under half for him to kill me with E-Speed. So I am going to click EQ here because it's my only option. I could Z-Fly, but I don't want to. I want to keep Z-Fly. He doesn't have any priority other than E-Speed Luke on his team, I'm pretty sure. He might switch here expecting the EQ. But then he risks me going for Z-Fly and killing whatever he sends in. And he'd have to send in Aereo or Lando Eye. Aereo might know, without being Mega'd, I don't think Aereo can take a Z-Fly at +2. I'm pretty sure. We've been battling for almost 30 minutes. This is going to be a really long video. Please just stay in and go for sub. Or Flamethrower, either or, because I'll kill you. He did withdraw. He's going into a flying type. Dang it. Oh no, he went into this. He's sacking it, I guess. It's probably Max Fizdef and can live one even at +2 because this isn't a stab move. Please die. Oh, it lived just barely. Come on. What is with all of his mons living on like 2? I hate it. Now the real question is he going to double back into the other thing? Into Tran, expecting Dragon Claw? I kill it with 2 Dragon Claws, but I only get like 2 more turns and then I'm in range of E-Speed. But I don't want to EQ and then him... There's no way he's going to send in Lando Eye or Aerodactyl here when the Dragon Claw is obvious. If anything, he's either going to leave this in to die or he's going to switch into Heatran to take a Dragon Claw. I'm going for EQ. He's probably just going to leave this to die. Yeah, he just left this to die. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to get to +3 attack here, which means that the Dragon Claw should actually kill the whatchamacallit from here. I wish he didn't bring Luke. I'd just be able to sweep. Do I die from... I don't think I die to E-Speed here. I think I'll live 1, unless he's like Choice Band. Let me look at Lucario. Roger, is that the Luke? That's not the Luke. So... no matter what, after the next round of toxic damage, I die to Lucario. So I think here, I click Z-Fly. because it will kill anything now that I'm at +3. And then he's going to send in the Luke, and I'm going to die to E-Speed, which there's nothing I can do about that. I just have to let it happen. I can actually use that. No, I can't use that opportunity to Mega my Audino because I'd be a Fairy type against a Steel type. Let me double check to make sure that Aereo will die. Mega Aereo, I'm at +3. If he is 252 HP, guaranteed kill, 252 defense, he lives. There's no way this is max HP, max defense. I refuse to believe. There's actually no way. I'm going to Supersonic Sky Strike. He did stay in. Did he actually bring max HP, max defense Aereo? There's no way. I refuse to believe this. Hey, at least we get to see Supersonic Sky Strike either way. Also, I killed the Seismitoad, so I haven't been 6-0'd. That's all I wanted this week, was not to be 6-0'd. He is like max defense! You are actually kidding me! Oh my goodness, the madman. The absolute madman. He brought max HP, max defense Mega Aerodactyl. They said it couldn't be done. I'm not even mad. Like, how can you be anything but, like, impressed? I cannot believe this guy actually brought max HP, max defense Mega Aereo. Oh my goodness. Well, now I can definitely get my Audino's Mega off. He's done it. I can't believe... Oh, man. I'm actually in shock. It might not be max defense. Actually, 252 defense. I didn't even put Bold Nature. It might not be max defense, but it's super defensive. Like, incredibly so. How do I Mega with this Pokemon? Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh, no. No, I have Mega... Yeah, I have the Audinite. How do I Mega Evolve? Hold up. Wait a minute. Where's the Mega Evolve button? I don't see it. This is bad. I have the Audinite right here. I'm looking at it on the bottom screen. Audinite is on my Audino. But I can't Mega Evolve, or I don't know how to. This is actually really bad. I have to ask someone in Discord. This is actually really bad. I have to Mega Evolve. It's part of the rules. I'm going to run out of time before I can do it. I think. I'm going to click Heal Bell here either way. I don't see a button to Mega Evolve. I thought it would be right where the Z move goes like it did with Salamence. Have you beaten the game? Yes, I have. Someone just asked if I beat the game. Oh, he did taunt me. Smart. Smart. I should have clicked Ice Beam. Well, all I can go for now is Ice Beam. Are you sure you got the Mega Bracelet? There's a Mega Bracelet separate from the Z Crystal? You have got to be kidding me. He has Roost. This is bad. Pokemon is actually a stupid game, and I hate it. All right, well, I'm losing this war here, so I've got to hard switch into Jirachi. Yeah, this is actually really unfortunate because my Audino has Regenerator now when it's supposed to have Healer when it Mega Evolves. So I actually have the better ability, just the worst stats. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose this game either way since I've lost my Salamence and my whatchamacallit is so low while this thing is still high. I could always just press Iron Head repeatedly and hope for hacks. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. I didn't expect him to have an Aerodactyl that could 1v1 my, my Audino, which was my answer to Aerial. Kyle is such a good player. I hate it. I hate how good at this game he is. But I avoided the 6-0, and that's all that matters. So, do I U-turn or do I Iron Head here? That is the question. He might stay in. He might switch into Slowking. I'm going to click U-turn because I'm bad at the game. He stayed in. Yep, well, I hate everything. I believe this is the part of the game where I go back into Audino. I was going to say sack my Golbat, but I go back into Audino. I hate that this thing isn't Mega'd. Why would Pokemon give you the Z bracelet, but then the Mega bracelet is a separate thing? This game is stupid. For context, by the way, I have not played Pokemon Sun since I finished my playthrough back in November of last year. So I guess I click Ice Beam here, or I hard back into... He's probably going to taunt me. I'm going to hard back into Jirachi, and I'm going to U-turn again. Because this time he's going to expect me... He knows I'm Scarf. He's going to expect me to Iron Head. Sorry I'm not talking much. I'm having to talk to people in chat. Alright. He did taunt me. I heard the taunt noise even though I didn't. I'm going to U-turn here because he's going to think I'm going to Iron Head this time. And worst case scenario, I just go back into Audino. Well, this is really unfortunate. I've lost this game, by the way, which I knew going in. I'm just really glad that I'm not going to get 6-0'd. But hey, you know, I still can't believe... He stayed in! Stop it! Ah, Kyle is reading me at every turn. I got a crit, though. Alright, well, guess what I'm going into, again. He had to have clicked attacking move here. So I could actually sack Golbat and go Audino, or I go Jirachi. But I don't want to do that. Can I U-turn out into my Jirachi, just get to switch up its move? That'd be grand. Well, what do I even need Golbat for anymore? Nothing, really. It defogged, and the thing that can set up rocks is dead. So, yeah, I'm going to go Golbat and die. Also, he had EQ. That's interesting. So my Golbat is still alive when it was supposed to be dead right now. I guess I'm going to click Toxic or Roost. Yeah, Toxic. Why not? Maybe he doesn't have Rock-type move for some reason. Or Flying-type move. Is his only move to hit me EQ? What has he got? He's got Taunt, Roost, and EQ. He's got to have one of his stabs as his last one, I would think. Or at least something that can touch Golbat. Oh yeah, Rock Slide. He revealed that earlier, and I just forgot. That's how he killed, whatever that Pokemon I have is called. What the heck was it? Salamence. That's how he killed Salamence. Alright, we're going Jirachi. Now the question is... do I click Iron Head or do I click U-turn? Do I click Iron Head or do I click U-turn? It's been a 50-50. This is the third time I have to make this 50-50. And, what was I going to say? This is the third time I had to make this 50-50. I've missed it twice. This is the time that he switches. This is so dumb. I'm losing this game either way. I'm going to click U-turn. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to click U-turn. I could go middle ground and press Ice Punch, but Ice Punch is actually worse than Iron Head when you take into account that he still has Slowking. Plus, it can't flinch like Iron Head can. Or I could get a freeze. 20% chance to freeze. I'm doing it again. I'm clicking U-turn again. I am an absolute madman. He stayed in again! The absolute madman. He absolutely clicked EQ. I can't believe he's done this 3 times in a row. I really don't care, though. I mean, like, I'm just pressing moves for the sake of it at this point. This game might actually go to timer. Well, I mean, I guess I could go into Rotom. You can't really touch Rotom. Let's go into Rotom. Also, he's lost his electric immunity. No, he still has a Lando Eye. What am I talking about? He lost one of his 2 electric immunities. Hey, that's my Rotom. He did EQ, of course. This guy has stayed in on my Scarfrachi 3 times. I don't care if you're defensive Aereo. Like, you've actually got to be kidding me. I can't believe he didn't switch once. Even to try and middle ground play something that could take Iron Head or Thunder Punch. Alright, well, I'm just gonna click Volt Switch. Hope and pray that he doesn't go into, Lando. He's just gonna stay in him Rock Slide. Will this die, actually, since it's Fizz-Def, not Spudef? It might. Never mind, it absolutely tanked it like a freaking champ. This is the time that he switches out when I U-turn. No. I'm going into Jirachi and I'm clicking Iron Head. It's really all I can do at this point. Or I guess I could go into Mamo and click Ice Shard. I really need to just start attacking what's in front of me. Let's go Rachi. Go Rachi, and then we'll pivot back into Rotom and sack it, and then go into Rachi so that I can trick something or switch up my move. I don't know. Wait a minute. DC. Kyle is messaging me saying you just DC'd. Oh, no, that's no good. Yep, there it is. Communication error with the other trainer has occurred. Well. So, I'm not sure what's going to happen with this game. Kyle obviously won. I'm just talking to Kyle real quick to see if he's okay with him getting the win here, because I really don't want to recreate that game. Alright, so Kyle did win this game. I don't know what the differential is. I'm going to talk with him about that off screen to figure out his differential. But I'm going to discuss that with him. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. That game was Kyle's either way. He definitely won. I knew it going in that Kyle would beat me. He thinks through Pokemon at a level that I cannot comprehend. So I hope you all enjoyed regardless. I do have 2 more weeks where I have to play for the Miami Dolfinis, so there will be 2 more games. I'm playing against Ethan, who is also a very good player, so don't expect much from that, but that's week 8. Next week is week 7, where I play my good friend RTK, and RTK is also a very good player, but I think he's a little more on my skill level, so hopefully I can give you guys a better game there. So I apologize for this horrible showing of me making all of the wrong 50-50s in the world. I think I got 1 50-50 out of 8 right in that entire game. But, yeah, thank you all for watching. I will see you next time. And until then, farewell. I'm just going to tack this on at the end of the video. This is about a day after this battle ended. As you know, we DC'd, assuming you watched through it all and didn't just skip to this part somehow. That'd be really weird. But basically, I got with Kyle and with another moderator of the Battle Union, and we came to the decision. We kind of theory-monned a bit, which theory-monning is, you know, if you're new to watching competitive mons, theory-monning is basically we tried to go through our heads what would happen in the battle to determine what would happen if we hadn't DC'd. And me and Kyle came to the agreement that I would have gone into Jirachi, killed the Aerodactyl by spamming Iron Head like I should have done instead of continually pressing U-turn because I'm stupid. And then he would have gone into Lucario, and Lucario could sweep up my team from there. So Kyle got a 4-0 win, which is better than I thought. I was afraid I'd get 6-0'd by Kyle, so I'm glad to know that I at least managed to take out 2 of his mons. One of them actually, another one theoretically. So it was a 4-0 win for Kyle. In case any of you are really curious about what happened, be sure to check him out in the description and all that jazz. And yeah, I will see you all next week for my battle against my good friend RTK. I'm looking forward to that one. Hopefully I can do a bit better than I did against Kyle. But until then, farewell.